Hello everyone, this is Kishan Dara from Talk. Today here we are with another YouTube video on about resources for USMLE. So as we have known on Instagram, we are posting about the USMLE guide, the total cost, the process, how you should start as FMG, and the total time and everything I have described in detail in the USMLE guide on Instagram. Check out that guide, and this video is for why to select those resources to study for USMLE. So let's begin. As we all know, USMLE is a totally conceptual exam. There will be no direct points, there will be no direct questions asked. So in order to answer those questions, you need to be clear with our concepts. No matter what, just clear your concept before deciding to give this exam. So these resources which we'll be discussing in this video, there is one disclaimer that I would like to give is that don't use these resources before at least reading your standard textbook once. You need to have a background of what is there in the subject before using this resource. Okay, coming to the first and the most important resource that we use is the first aid book. This is the first aid book. My is 2020 edition, as I started to prepare it in December of 2020, and this is the book. It contains all the subjects. It contains the portion. They tell you about how to start, how to prepare for USMLE, everything. They have concise information of each and every subject and everything you need to remember for the exam. So guys, this is my 2020 edition. You need to buy it, the latest edition, because every time the information gets changed. So just take it to the latest edition. Now the question comes, how to use this first aid? Should we directly mark it up, or should we just study that's it enough for the USMLE? The answer is a big no. You need to go through various resources, various video resources like Boards and Beyond, Pathoma, Sketchy, and even any YouTube videos. You can go for Ninja Nerd, anything that you prefer. After that, you need to write down, see the videos, understand the concept, highlight the points, and write down all the extra info that is needed. Just I have written and highlighted it down. So first aid is just the information or the summary of what's all is going to come on USMLE exam, plus you need to clear your concepts in that, and then you need to revise it constantly so that it retains in your brain. That's it, how you use it first aid. Coming to the video resources, there are many video resources available like Lecturio, Boards and Beyond, Osmosis. You can prefer any of the video resources. My suggestion would be go for Boards and Beyond. Boards and Beyond is source, and the videos have been prepared by Dr. Jason Ryan, and he has beautifully explained each and every topic, each and every information required for a step 1 examination. Plus the most important advantage or the most advantageous point of using Boards and Beyond is he has explained the topics which are there in first aid. Apart from Boards and Beyond, you need to use few resources for particular subjects like microbiology, pharmacology, pathology, and biochemistry. So let's start with microbiology and pharmacology. After you have done reading your textbook for microbio and pharma, and after you have done the Boards and Beyond, or it's okay if you don't do Boards and Beyond for these two subjects, but for these two, microbio and pharma, you need to do Sketchy Medical. Sketchy Medical is the best way to retain the things, as they have given the form of sketches. Yes, even the drugs and different microbes, they have told us, they have explained us with different highlighting points or different key to remember those organisms. And I have only watched the Sketchy Microbio twice in the whole USMLE preparation, and still everything, more than 90 to 95% information has been retained here. You just need to go through the sketches. That's how pharma and microbio is easy, and the pharma and microbio are the most, like, your mark boosters, that they are the most easiest questions which are asked on USMLE. So my recommendation for pharma and microbiology will be Sketchy Medical. Coming to pathology, we have Pathoma, and Pathoma is by Dr. Hussain Sattar, and he has explained the pathology in a very funny way, and he has strictly made pathology in the high yield format. Like all the high yield points that he have mentioned are important for step 1 exam. He has also highlighted in this video that this is information for your step 1, this is information for your board exams, and that's how we can easily remember and know what is for high yield. So Pathoma is our recommendation for pathology. In pathology, along with Pathoma, you need to use boards and beyond, because Dr. Ryan has set us an easy diagnostic techniques which help us to diagnose a particular condition. Pathoma will help us to remember the basic pathological features of a particular disease and all other small things, whereas boards and beyond in pathology will help you to diagnose a particular disease or how to approach to a particular question. So I would strongly recommend to use both boards and beyond and Pathoma for pathology. Now another resource to use for a particular subject coming to biochemistry. So for biochemistry, I will suggest you Physio. Physio is again like a sketchy medical, as I have explained in my biochemistry videos, biochemistry resources. So but in Physio they have explained it, they have made sketches, they help us to remember the metabolism, the enzyme deficient disease and all those information in a sketchy form. The autosomal recessive disorder, autosomal dominant disorder, you don't need to mug up, you just need to remember the sketches given. So Physio is another good resource for biochemistry. Plus the biochemistry is also very easy and easy scoring. You need to go through the metabolisms again and again, and Physio is the best recommended source for biochemistry. Now coming to QBanks. After you read your first aid once, after you watch all the videos of BNB, Sketchy, Physio, Pathoma, now you need something to test your knowledge. In USMLE, just concentrating on the knowledge and going for the exam is not enough, not at all enough. So you need to test your knowledge. So for the first time, after you have completed first aid reading once and watch the BNB and all these videos, I would suggest you to go for USMLE RX. USMLE RX will test your knowledge, like how much you have understood from the content and how much you need to do it more. So after first reading, you can go for USMLE RX. Check out the USMLE RX website. There are almost like around half of the year they are having 50% discount on them. So just if you don't find a discount, just wait for a week. They will give you in the next week there will be 50% discount there. So I would first you need to solve USMLE RX. After solving USMLE RX, check out your weak spots, like where you are lagging. Pick up the spots and then you need to go to the concepts again. Simultaneously revise your first aid. The more number of times you read first aid, the more it's gonna benefit you. After doing all this, buy USmle subscription, and USmle you need to solve it before giving USMLE by default. USmle is the by default resource. Like first aid, you need to do it thoroughly. And in USmle, just don't solve the questions. Understand the question, understand the other options, review it, and then do it USmle, because most of the information in USmle is new and it's not giving in first aid. So you need to remember it, write it down, make a notes of USmle separately. And I have made this entire book is for USmle information. Like only like 10 to 15 pages are remaining. All this information is about the USmle, extra points and why the particular option can't be the answer. So just USmle points need to be highlighted. After you have completed your USmle, USMLE RX first aid reading minimum 4 to 5 times, and you have done your ECFMG registration, you have done, like, you want to know when you should apply for the step 1 form application, and you need to know how much you are ready and where you stand. Just according to my suggestion, you should go for at least 1 or 2 NBMEs before registering for step 1. So NBMEs are basically mock tests. Each NBME would cost you around $60. So and it will contain around 200 questions. It will have one block of 50 questions, and there will be 4 blocks. So it will test your knowledge, and it is same as it will be asked on step 1. Somewhat level may be up or down. Some NBMEs will be too hard, some will be too easy. So just give 1 or 2 NBMEs before registering for step 1. So NBMEs is just like a simulator for exam, and it tests your patience, it tests your knowledge, it tests your skills, and it most importantly tests your endurance. Step 1 is a 7-hour long exam, so sitting for 5 hours is also a big thing, and NBME will test your that skill. So give NBMEs one or 2 NBMEs before registering for step 1. And after you register for step 1, solve the remaining NBMEs, solve the USmle self-assessment, and then you are totally prepared for USMLE step 1 examination. So that's all for the resources used for USMLE step 1. And I hope you found this video helpful and you gained something from this video. And if you have any questions from where to buy this video subscription, from how long you should take this subscription, you better text me on Instagram, because you can get the free videos, you know from where. So let's just leave it to that. So coming to the end of video, if you have any doubt, if you have any inquiry, just you can mention down the comment section, or you can DM us on our Instagram page. So please subscribe to the channel. It takes no harm in just liking and subscribing to the channel. It will give us motivation, it will give us purpose to create more videos like this and help you with more problems. So guys, I take leave, and if you have any doubt, just feel free to come to us. Okay, goodbye, and stay happy and stay healthy.